The Clever Mouse and the Lazy Cat. In a quiet little house lived a lazy black cat named Shadow and a tiny clever mouse named Whiskers. Shadow spent most of his days lounging around, too lethargic to bother with the world around him. Whiskers, on the other hand, was always vigilant, his tiny senses finely tuned to the slightest hint of cheese or crumbs. One sunny afternoon, the aroma of fresh cheese wafted through the air, making its way to Whiskers' small nose. He peeked out of his cozy hole, eyes twinkling with excitement. I smell cheese. Today is my lucky day, he squeaked to himself. With a sprint in his tiny legs, Whiskers scurried toward the kitchen, where a large, creamy block of cheese sat comfortably on the dining table. He knew Shadow was somewhere asleep, his presence a constant gamble in his quest for food. Meanwhile, Shadow lay stretched across the soft rug, the warm sun streaming through the window warming his black fur. His tail flicked leisurely as he yawned. Maybe I should catch that mouse today. I've had enough of him stealing food every chance he gets, Shadow mused lazily. As Whiskers climbed onto the table with stealth and grace, Shadow's ears twitched at the faint sound of little paws. With a sudden burst of energy, Shadow leaped toward the table, eyes wide with determination. Gotcha this time, little thief, Shadow exclaimed, paws ready to land on the unsuspecting Whiskers. But Whiskers had anticipated this very moment. Swiftly, he darted under a pile of conveniently placed kitchen utensils, causing them to clatter and crash around him, creating a brief storm of noise and chaos. Shadow, not used to such sudden movement, found himself tangled in a kitchen towel, disoriented by the falling cutlery. Whiskers seized the chance, grabbing a chunk of cheese and scurrying back to his hole with nimble speed. Looks like it's not your lucky day, Shadow. Whiskers giggled as he disappeared into the safety of his home, savoring his reward. Shadow untangled himself, rather embarrassed but not surprised. Oh well, guess I'll save my energy for another day, he muttered, settling back into his slumber, knowing deep inside that Whiskers had outsmarted him once again.